Picture this. You're sitting at your desk, sipping coffee, staring at a blank screen, wondering how you're ever going to keep up with your content schedule. Now imagine this. A creator, let's call him Alex, is able to record just one day a month and makes $3,000 per month with his content. Now, he's not working harder, posting daily, and spending hours editing. Now, instead, he's using something I like to call the one-day content machine. Now, it's designed for creators like you, creators that want results but don't want the grind. And no, it's not about being lazy, it's about being efficient. What if I told you that batch creating your content, just organizing, scripting, and editing could change the game for you and your YouTube channel? And by the end of this video, you'll understand how Alex was able to make the leap so you can too. Hi, my name is Austin Godbolt, and I help new YouTubers monetize their YouTube channel from day one. And no, we don't need the YouTube Partner Program or the YouTube ad revenue to get monetized. We monetize through actionable strategies, real-world examples, and tools tailored for beginners. I'll help you turn your YouTube channel into a money-making machine. And if you want to be added to the globe, comment down below with your city, state, zip code, province, or country, and I'll get you pinned. In this video, I'm going to show you how batch creating will save you time, why preparation is the key to all of this, and how to structure your filming for maximum impact. Let's go ahead and get started with part number one, which is what is batch creating and why does it work so well? In general, batch creating is just grouping similar tasks together. For example, you're going to sit down one day and you're going to write all of your YouTube script. And then the next day, you might do all of your filming. And then the third day, you'll do all of your editing. And the reason why batch creating is so important is because you're going to spend less time switching from tasks and more time creating. One of the biggest benefits of batch creating is you can focus on one singular activity. It takes different parts of the brain to script and edit and film, and because you're switching from different tasks and different parts of the brain, it causes you to waste time. But if you just focus on one task at a time, let's say script writing, you'll be in that frame of mind to write better scripts faster. Think of batch creating kind of like meal prepping. Instead of spending time every single night cooking dinner, you can get all of the cooking done on Monday and you're gonna have food for the entire week. Think about at work when you're working on a task and your boss comes in and asks you to focus on a different task. You have to stop what you're doing, you have to shift what you were thinking just to get up and running and get that job, that task done for your boss. But what if instead your boss allowed you to focus 100% on just one task and one activity for the entire day? You'll feel more accomplished, you'll be more efficient, and your boss will probably be happier. Another benefit of batch creating your content is it allows you to be consistent. Because you will have a proven set of processes and tasks, you'll be able to upload and engage and interact with your audience and your fan base even when you are extremely busy. In addition, when you're able to focus on one task at a time, you're able to output higher quality results. But unfortunately, most creators don't batch create their content, and there's a few reasons why. I would say the biggest reason why most creators don't batch create their content is a lack of organization. In order to efficiently batch create your content, you do need to spend some time upfront organizing and planning. And as a content creator, I know there's tons of pressure to make sure that we are uploading consistently, to stay in the algorithm and to stay in front of our fans, and so we feel like we don't have the time to batch create or at least get organized to start batch creating. Another reason why most creators don't batch create their content is they feel like they don't have time. But I guarantee you that if you spend more time organizing and eventually batch creating your content, you'll output a higher quality video and you'll get more time back. So now that you know what batch creating is, it's time for you to learn the secret. And the secret is preparation is everything. In part two, we're going to take a look at how you can prepare for success. Step number one, organize your scripts. Here, I recommend grabbing a Google Doc, which allows you to make edits and add information from any computer or smartphone that has internet connection, and write a general outline. Personally, what I like to do is organize my scripts based on the week. When you use tools like Notion or Trello, it allows you to prepare your scripts, get content ideas, put them all in one place so that you can increase your efficiency. This next step actually separates professional YouTubers from hobbyists, and that's to have your equipment set up all the time. The second step in preparing your success is to prepare your equipment. Here, you're simply going to make sure that you have a clean background, all of your devices are charged, and they're all in one place ready to go. What I would do is have a checklist, which you can also include in your Notion or Trello template, with everything that you need to create a high quality video. In addition, I recommend having a separate Notion template or Trello board if you plan on recording in different locations, because different locations require different setups and equipment. Next, plan your filming environment. And to me, this is probably the most important aspect. What helps me the most is having my equipment already up so that I can just sit down and record when I need to. This microphone is here all the time. That camera stand that the camera's on never moves. I've got the lights always at the ready. And I've got the room dark enough so that when it's time to create, I don't have to start over. I don't have to waste time on those things. You'll be surprised by how much time you save by not having to set up your equipment every time you're ready to record. Now, this is pretty easy for me because I record all of my videos in my office. If you don't have a dedicated office space, just make sure that you have a space cleared out in your house for you to record. If you don't have the lighting, make sure that you are recording by a window that gets natural sunlight. Try and keep the background as clean as possible, and you can even use books and a webcam to help you create your video. Now that you're fully prepared, let's talk about how you can make the most of your filming day. Number 4, batch creating like a pro. Let's go ahead and jump into part number 4, which is batch creating like a pro. Now here, I'd recommend that you start small. Start by batch creating 2 or 3 videos at a time. If you start with just 2 or 3 videos, it'll help you avoid overwhelm. It'll help you get used to the process of batch creating, and you'll probably have a little bit more fun. One of the worst things I think new creators do for themselves is they go from 0 to 100. Instead of going from 0 to 100, just start with 2 or 3 videos, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Now remember, as YouTubers, it's all about progress and not perfection. So if you can only batch create and get 2 videos done, perfect. But if you are comfortable enough and you can get 4 or 5 videos done, even better. Next, make sure you're using the right workflow. So here's what I used to do, and maybe you can do the same thing. On Fridays, I would write all of my scripts or outlines for my scripts. Now I would do this while I was sitting in parent pickup line waiting to pick up my 3 kids from school. On Saturday, I would take an hour or 2 to make 2 or 3 videos, and then on Sundays, I would do all of my editing so that I was fully prepared for the entire week. In addition, you might notice that some of my videos are reused. For example, that globe that I mentioned earlier in this video, I filmed that literally years ago at this point, and I keep using it because I want it included in every video. Think about filming all of your intros and outros at the same time so that you can save time and be more efficient. But one of the most important things that you can do when you're batch creating your content is to maximize your energy level. It is really important that when you're making videos to keep your energy up, because your viewers can tell when your energy starts to drop. And when your energy starts to drop, they're going to drop off and watch a different video. So make sure that you have plenty of snacks, you're taking frequent water and bathroom breaks, and maybe even do a few jumping jacks from time to time to make sure you've got high energy throughout all of your video. One thing that you might want to consider, but you don't have to, is to change your t-shirt. Changing your t-shirt may make it feel like a brand new video, a brand new day. It might give you a little bit of an energy boost that you need to help you make it through that next video. Now, it might sound crazy, but even professional YouTubers use these little tricks to help them stay fresh and to continue to have that high energy throughout the entire video. Now that you know how to use the one-day content machine, you still need to learn how to monetize your brand new YouTube following. And no, I'm not talking about the YouTube Partner Program or the ad revenue associated. What I'm talking about is this little book called Platform Proof Profits that'll show you step by step how to monetize your YouTube channel in just 7 days without the YouTube Partner Program or the ad revenue associated. Now that you know how to use the one-day content machine, watch this video next to learn how you can monetize your YouTube channel in just a few days.